Well, I've been going on pretty hard for the last couple of months, having a very successful channel for the short period of time that I've been on, if I do say so myself, but it looks like that's all about to change, as it looks like I might be about to get myself banned, as Google has put out one of the worst ads I've ever seen, one of the most offensive pieces of media to grace my eyes, calling on the extremism of the woke era and the ridiculous nature of a lot of these DEI filled to the brim identity politics obsessed individuals, making the Jaguar ad look like a joke. Calling on one of the most offensive stereotypes of a gay person I've ever seen, all in the name of progressivism, as it always is. Now, for those who don't know me, I'm a bisexual man, and one of the things that led me to start this channel is my sheer hatred for how weaponized my sexuality is against people like me, people who are like-minded, and those a way to control those who might have similar sexuality to me but would generally agree with me. To the point that if you don't espouse the popular politics, you are a traitor, you are straight-passing, you are violating, you are a monster. And it's one of the things that's really pushed me, well, away from the left, and that's exactly one of the reasons that I'm going to be covering this video, and I'm going to get really fucking pissed. And also, thank God I'm not monetized, because that intro definitely would have gotten me monetized. Now, I have caffeine. That's not a good idea. I have alcohol within reaching distance. Let's hope I don't have to resort to it, because then I'm pretty sure I won't have a laptop anymore. So this is a short advertisement, but it was released by Google. I don't even know what the product was for. I think it was Google Shopping. And they have a person who's a man wearing a dress and has goofy earrings, acting all goofy and being like, I just need my facial cream. He's slay. That kind of shit. This type of stuff that is the most stereotypical thing you could possibly imagine. The kind of thing that I thought the left wanted to fight against, yet here they are praising it as what they want us to be. This ad is literally every single thing wrong with the culture today. So I don't have an article to read off of, because for some reason none of them have jumped out the gold mine that this article would have been. So let's get right into the actual video. So I will say, first of all, I'm kind of confused. The person I'm getting this video from is Ollie London, who posted, Google launches woke Christmas campaign featuring a man wearing women's clothing complaining about his skin. Now, the only thing that's confusing is I'm like 99% certain that this is the same Ollie London who identifies as transracial and spent a lot of money to make himself look Korean. I don't know that for certain, but I'm like 90% certain it's the same guy. They have the same name, but all of his posts are all right-wing talking points. So maybe it's just a coincidence and they just look kind of similar and share a name. But I just thought that was kind of weird that it sounds like the same person. You have the left ear pierced, which as we all know is the gay ear. Don't worry, my left ear might be pierced, but so is my right one. It's all fine. We have them in utterly horrendously ugly women's clothing that don't look. And what the fucking hell is this hairstyle? So now that we've gone through the surface level, let's actually see just how bad it is. Also, who the fuck needs that much lip gloss?
So dry.
Alright, I'm ready to quit. My skin is so dry. Oh my god, is that what you think of us, Google? Is that what you think of the pleb homosexuals that you look so heavily down upon? Is that really how you view us? And what the hell is even that earring? And the face, the nails, everything. Every single thing in this picture is as offensive as you could possibly make it. It's 24 seconds. I've already gone for 3 minutes, and we're only 2 seconds in.
This winter dryness is not it, especially.
Oh my god. And of course, because why wouldn't it, the gay stereotype is talking in African-American vernacular, also known as ebonics or black speech, which is, of course, another stereotype claiming that gay people copy black people's way of habits and way of speech, which is not a very true statement. I mean, there are some people who do, but that is not the kind of person you'd want on your advertising campaign because they're demonstrably obnoxious. Look at this posture. There is less testosterone in this picture than in the entirety of Caitlyn Jenner's body.
When I have so many holiday looks to pull off, thankfully, I know just the thing. And it's in stock nearby.
I'm at a loss of words for how unreasonably angry and pointless this entire thing is. The mannerisms, this is not a person naturally behaving. This is a person deliberately acting this way. The sheer hideousness of the makeup shows that this is nothing more than a clown job.
Hi. Hydrated skin is a gift to everyone. No wrapping needed. Happy holidays to me.
And of course, that last part, the happy holidays to me, goes on to show the fact that they think that we're all a bunch of narcissists, interested people, the sheer insanity of this entire advertisement, the fact that they think this is going to work. Well, I don't think this is going to hurt their bottom line, because unfortunately Google isn't exactly known for shopping. I would love to see if they actually had any impact on their stock market because of this. Depressingly enough, they haven't, at least not yet. But the fact that someone looked at this and said, yeah, this looks like a great idea, we should ship this, is a wonderful thing to do, how fucking dare you be so goddamn brazen? Going to the comics, my good friend Third Railify, but why does he have a carbon ear hanging on one ear? Is Google looking for a little of that Jaguar magic? This honestly is worse than the Jaguar thing, because at least the Jaguar thing is a bunch of pompous asshats selling a pompous car. That Jaguar ad at least had a target demographic of champagne liberals who think that that's the next progressive thing to do, is go ahead and turn all your kids into robots in disguise. Whereas this is supposed to appeal to the general audience, a self-obsessed man in women's clothing with the world's ugliest nails and the most extremely homophobic demeanor I've ever had the displeasure of viewing. And you know what I hate to say about all this? I feel like Google just called me a fag. And that's because I 100% do. This feels like if this would be fine if Key and Peele were the ones doing this, because they've done skits like this, and it's really fucking funny. But the problem is, Google's taking themselves seriously here. They think that this is what gay people are like, and this is what they are endorsing as an image of me and my sexuality. I mean, you could have shown me an advertisement with him from Powerpuff Girls, and it would have been less offensive to have him acting like that, because at least he's an actual homosexual character, whereas that thing's just a homophobic caricature. And of course, thank you to the New York Post for reminding us of the fact that Google has interfered in U.S. elections to help Democrats 41 times since 2008, according to a report. Hold on right there, troon fuck. Stop trying to force 99% of the population to participate in your mental illness. Though a lot of people are assuming that this guy is a troon, but in my honest opinion, this is just a man parading himself as a gay man, pretending to be trans or whatever. This is not an actually transgender individual. If it was, by God, well, we know where they belong. Hashtag make asylums great again. Merritt, what a great way to alienate half of your customers, more like 70%. A very small percentage of the population are okay with this kind of marketing. And what makes this all the more embarrassing for Google is this amazing advertisement that was put on by Apple, simply known as Heartstrings. If you haven't seen this yet, this is one of the best advertisements I've seen in years, let alone this year. It is such an emotional and such a based advertisement that the fact that Google had to put that out in the same season as this is unbelievably embarrassing. So as a healthy palate cleanser, let's enjoy these 2 minutes, and I would recommend grabbing some tissues.
Sweet. I think I know what it is. Are you serious? Oh, guys, thank you. The color that you wanted. How did you know this is...
Small edit, I tried to upload this with sound, but it didn't work. They struck the video. So I will have to give commentaries to what's happening, but I'll also have it so you can read the subtitles that's going on and give transformative topic over what's going on in this video. So like I said, this is one of the most beautiful advertisements I've ever seen. I'm just going to be muted, so apologies for that. But it has this father figure here and this surprisingly white family. I'm very shocked that they had the family look even remotely like this. He's hard of hearing, and you don't really know that at first. It keeps it a secret, but it has her getting this guitar, and as soon as she starts playing the guitar, his hearing fades away, and it goes through a series of memories, flashbacks of her history with music, and different events as they're growing up together, as he's raising the daughter. A lot of really wholesome scenes, music, and it's very powerful because the dialogue is so muffled. You can kind of make out what's being said, but not really. And then it cuts to over here where she starts playing the guitar, and you can kind of hear the music, but it's still very muffled. And then it changes right here where the wife tells him to listen. So he opens up his AirPod case, puts them in, and sets it to be able to listen. And then all of a sudden, all the audio comes rushing back in, clear as day. It is an incredibly powerful and incredibly amazing advertisement that I'm sorry that you have to watch with my annoying commentary. You should go and watch the actual advertisement proper without me talking over, without my face being over top of it, because like I said, this is one of the best ads I've seen in a long time. And so with that kind of commentary added, and it's a lot of this kind of touchy-feely stuff, father being a positive, healthy father, raising his daughter. And you can see how much love there is between the family in the way that it's written. It is an incredibly powerful ad. And it is enough to make a grown man cry. And it just ends with, I love you, Dada. And then it ends the song. And you should go check out the proper advertisement with the audio present. And that is how you do an advertisement. It is enough to make a grown man cry, and that's okay. That is an advertisement that worships the amazing nature that is fatherhood. It shows you the great accomplishment that being a father and the sheer love of it that can bring you. It is raising a nuclear family in a positive light. It is showing everyone here as a competent individual. It is showing a shockingly white family given current day. This is not an advertisement you would have expected to receive in the last 10 years. This thing looks like it's straight out of the 90s with how positive it is. And it's crazy to think that we had to say that at all, especially when you look at the Google ad. The fact that we got both of these in the same holiday period is crazy to me. And I really hope the market responds accordingly. I hope Google realizes what an absolute destructive choice it was to make such a horrendous ad, and Apple realizes that maybe it's okay to appeal to the general audience. And the difference in these two ads tell you everything you need to know about the way that these people see us. For the longest time, Apple's been on a crusade against white straight men, and as someone who is not a straight man, I'm looking at it from the sidelines a little bit. This is finally a turning point where they're actually starting to praise the people who make the world go. As for the Google ad, it shows you exactly what they think about gay people, bisexual, queers, trans, whatever you want to call them. It shows you exactly what they think of you. You are a vapid child who's simply obsessed with your skin instead of anything that actually matters. It is vapid, it is pointless. The only thing missing from that advertisement was a hairless cat. And well, any form of masculinity whatsoever. And as a bisexual man who hopes to be a father one day, I can tell you which one of these two ranks significantly dearer to heart, and it wasn't the one that painted me as the world's most egregious stereotype of what they think I am. You could put that thing in the Birdcage, one of the greatest gay movies ever made, about a drag club, and he would look out of place in that ridiculous clothing. But that's Pointers with God. I know this video is nothing more than blatant rambling, but that's okay. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this, and I will see you guys on the next one.